Match one, it's what we've all been waiting for, and we're straight into the action, Harry. We're not waiting around. Heroic T-side start on their map, pick its train. With Astralis in the outer yard, only 3 here. Dupree's going to find a first kill. Device dinked on the inner bomb site, but that bomb is already get planted on outer. We still have Astralis stacked on the wrong site, where they try and deal with this lurk of Teslas. They are at least getting the kills on A, but the bomb's been planted, and the retake is on with no kit.
Oh, yikes. And for Testes and Nico left in this 2-on-5, they are going to be hard-pressed to get back into it. Testes, the only man remaining, and even then, it only lasts for a matter of seconds. Astralis, they're going to find themselves the pistol around here. They get this locked in.
Spot it. He's about to rotate outer. Heroic are throwing their full utility and trying to retake main.
Oh, Testes has gotten into B, and while all this is going on, Stown just still selling this little fakeroo into the A bomb site. Now that he's slowed right down, actually, he's available to come in late on this flank. And Astralis, they don't even like they're attempting this one. This is already the this is already the save, or at least it's meant to be. Of course, the attempt at the bonus from Astralis, and Hugo, I have to agree with you, it did feel a little bit unfortunate.
And right now, Astralis are very hungry, hankering for fights, pushing the perimeter. Dupree and the pop dog, he's going to get dropped onto. Lots of damage, but Nico getting away with a kill. Astralis have the smoke down on Ivy, and a spam's going to hit Device down low. He returns the favor, but no one's come out well here for either side. Heroic are going to decide to leave that position and go back towards the B halls. 2 players above Pop about to drop. Magiski just mows him down. Nice and easy stuff. That's going to leave Heroic in a real predicament. 2 players, very low health in a 2-on-4 against Astralis.
So I kind of can't wait to see what Heroic or Astralis have planned for the mid-round.
Been waiting for Yugi, armed and dangerous with a scoped cannon. This side of train is certainly going to bode well for it. He's going to hit a bit of a tag. Tesla's low early. Magisk above the smoke. Not for long. Nico reads it. And Heroic can move very deep into the site. They've actually pressed Astralis all the way to the back. Dupree's the only guy still left in A. And with him going down after just 1, it's left Astralis playing retake on a bomb site they initially had 4 at. This is a bit of a predicament. And there's not much I can do about it. Hoping these AWPs can pop off in the post plant.
But it's fast A plays. So we're going to have to wait another round to see if this double AWP is all that effective. Well, Yugi's just been deleted. Borup following up. Magisk is here now, like trying to save the day a bit, trying to kind of pick up team spirit in this round. And I'm of course talking about the team spirit of Astralis, not the CIS legends. Magisk down towards Ivy, keeping his eye on this location, while the rest of the gang now try and take a position to deal with main. Magisk, though, he's got his head on a swivel, and this man is looking like Owlboy here. He's blowing that head around. He's finding kills left and right, but finally, Stown will come in with the trade, and now it's Device, 1v2.
And that's walking into the path. The Device is on as well. He's about to get the info. They're not going to check it. That's the kill. 14 seconds. Trades out to the AK-47. The bomb on the ground, and Heroic need to get that plant in. Device has a spot, and he knows Stown's likely sticking it. Going to move closer and closer. On top of the train. Stown in the sight, and the jump for Device. Oh, he gets peaked mid-air, and Stown closes the round.
He's still floating around. The bomb is outside of B, though. So these guys in Ivy are nothing more than a little distraction. And now, actually, on the back of seeing Device's AWP ring out over at the B bomb site, this might be a change of strategy from Heroic. However, it's brains meeting brawn down in Ivy, and Magisk has come out on top. Cadian on 1 point of health, and Magisk almost with a double. With 3 players here for Astralis, Magisk getting aggressive. Cadian, this should be the end of him, and it is. Cadian has been removed. Borup, Tesses, 2v5 now. You're asking a lot. They're not able to deliver. Borup left all alone. Does at least have himself this bomb, but yikes, man. Didn't even hear the shot from Device. But they're thinking Heroic like, ha, main's clear. Yeah, we're gonna, Stown does get Yugi, but Dupree on the main push, unsurprisingly, does get the rest. Yeah, a bit of an interesting one.
Desperately desire with a bomb plant.
That's the win in and of itself if you're lucky enough to be Heroic right now. They will get this bomb planted and out closing the distance. Device spamming this Tech 9. That's going to give his position away. And Testes continuing to go aggressive. Actually runs out of ammo. Magisk and Dupree, they've put this back in a good situation for the Astralis side. 3v2 now. Orb's still up in the retake. That's going to be in the hands of Yugi, and he's going to have to be instrumental here in this retake, holding down these post plants. The molly burns out Borup, and now they know where Cadian resides, but Yugi not able to get the shot off, and now just taking the bomb.
Yeah.
Cadian, he's on it! Cadian's jamming, and he just about gets him off. It's going to be heroic, getting a 4th round up on the board.
Possible with Astralis' money on edge. His grenade hits Cadian. Matches.
Oh,
Shooting.
no, not
Oh
again.
no.
He couldn't even see. Magis, that's not fair. That's not fair, Magis. Come on, you can't do them like that. They're Danish as well. Heroic. 3 on 5 now on the back of Magis, just fully blind. Mopping up the pop dog, and here comes Dupree to help out as well. This leaves Stown and Cadian. Cadian's, like teasing with the tip of the AWP a bit, trying to give it away. Dupree, very invested in keeping an eye on this, and he will catch Cadian. So yeah, this would be nuts if Stown does it.
Here's the audio, here's the AWP falling back. That's something. And actually, no one's watching the pop dog, so a bit of a free kill, but Magis comes from above. Stown kills him. Oh dear, messy one. Luckily, there's only 15 seconds left. Astralis looking to stop this bomb from getting planted. Zipnix doesn't want him to cross to the site. He's going to play at the back of the train, does spot him, and Stown, he fakes it out. Zipnix just in the heads of his enemies, rent-free, doesn't even need to push. And even though he does, it doesn't matter. The grenade will finish the job.
On back round, and he's dropped himself a smoke. Down at the ramp, Magisk actually aggressing into main, strips one from the ranks of Heroics. Stown has gotten out through Ivy, but there should be a man keeping an eye on this. Actually, he's slipped by, using that smoke, he's caught a timing past Yugi, and will end up taking care of a man at the A site. Now Dupree, shut down as well. There's only one man alive over inside of B, and with his death, the bomb is now given over to Astralis.
Yeah, Stown's had a great half, but he's been left in so many clutches, so many lurks and flanks that Astralis are just ready and waiting for, and they'll have no issue here and now. 11-4 for Heroic, and Astralis don't know what they're about to walk into, but let's see if they can figure it out. Let's see if they can piece together this puzzle as they go storming down ramp. Quick shot from Teslas takes the first kill, and Astralis, they've now figured it out. Not the full setup, not the full details and the grisly knowledge that Astralis are walking into a full setup. Plant's coming through, but it will be denied, and now it is just down to one man, Yuki, deep within the site, but he's past Heroic, and he's got a 180 into his own death. That's going to be a round for Heroic.
As this utility comes on over, he finds himself back inside of A. Sound trying to hold close to main. Will put up one onto Yugi. Trades going left and right, but Cadian not going down without a fight, and that's exactly what he's going to get. 7 seconds. Time is the problem. Zipek's going to get this bomb down. They're trying to deny it, and it's not planted for Astralis. Farup comes in and finishes things off. Heroic, they put themselves as 7. Time to get set up in these post plants, and the well-timed utility, these Molotovs, have bought even more time, whittled even more time away off of this clock now. Device taking matters into his own hands, swings on the peak. Ooh, looking for another. And Device pinned down inside of the site. 2 players fall, leaving it onto Zipex. But if one man could get you believing for Astralis, it might be this one. They're on the bomb. Zipex does damage, and he's going to take down all 3. Zipex with a stellar clutch, and this is why we talk about this man. The one downside of such a one-sided first half for Astralis and Cadian. Luckily enough, he's not really in the business of slowing down, is this guy. He's now residing with Astralis to try and recuperate this man advantage. Cadian's going to keep on holding this aggressive line into main. They do manage to get Yugi into the front line all alone. What's he able to do from here? He's very much pinned on in. One by one, Astralis get picked apart in that round there.
By just walking everywhere towards B, you don't have to run above those walls and let the CTs close pop here where you go. And Astralis, well, no tricks in this round, just pistols. Quick one as well. Heroic found 4 kills in the blink of an eye. Borup with a double and pop, and Zipex no bomb, and really no chance. Might just run out into B and see what he can do. But Heroic, they should be ready for this. Even falling off of the train, but Nico's ready. And there it is. Bit of a dink. Got close, but
ready to come in on a pop dog flank. Zipex, his kind of timing here is everything, and Nico, he gets up nice and close. He bides his time, and that's going to be 2 for 1 for the man in pop dog. Bear in mind, there wasn't just one player here, there was 2. The other one, Borup, he's all the way in T-spawn. He continued flanking, and Device, no idea, absolutely no idea that there's a man so deep. I don't know, man. This is scary, though. Even with the AK, never mind. They try and Goomba stomp him. They fall on down, they land on the head, and Testes just tears it all apart. That is a slaughter.
Yeah, that's a weird one for Astralis, right? They throw the pop exit smoke, which you know, or Molly rather, which is going to take their map pick away.
It's a very, very fast round, a real change of pace, and a change of pace is not going to change the results. Borup sends them packing, Testes in with another. And it's Device and Zipex left up in a 2-on-4. They lose Device, and with his fall, they also lose the bomb. Yeah, this is probably the end. They're holding, they're ready, they deal with him. 14 on the board for Heroic.
Molotov comes in. Oh, look at Device on the minimap, though. He's going back towards Popdog. He's going to A. Borup has spotted it. He knows, and he does take down a man on the receiving end. But Device has already got this bomb plant in, and with Yugi covering him with the AWP, this is a pitch-perfect round for Astralis. Yugi's missed his shot. He's left Device alone. 1-on-2 for all the marbles.
Oh dear, Device now is asked to do it all. The man to plant the bomb now is to be the one to detonate it as well, and he's going to wrap over here. Hiding, biding his time, does drops down, and now just Borup to deal with. Device is going to answer the call. He wins out the 1v2. Down here in Ivy, they are starting to push on out. Testes is going to block that smoke. Gives himself a little bit of room to peek into main, but doesn't find a kill for his troubles. Borup trying to rotate into CT to get a handle back on this Ivy position. Yugi getting caught on the wall there.
Walking into a trap. Yugi's here on top of the trains, and even just letting go of Crouch would give him the view to back Ivy. They're going to boost. He's not seen it. He's not spotted it. Yugi can't tell, and Cadian's gotten 2 kills from atop the train. It's just Device in another clutch hit for Astralis. He has to close it out, and Device with no kills presented to him. He wants to save this orb. He can drop guns over as well. It's definitely worth it for Astralis, but Molly straight into main. Astralis given no free room to move. The Dupree's gone out. The E-box smoke missed. It's not a problem. He's got a kill. He doesn't realize they're in Popdog. The Molly makes it look clear, but Testes is hiding behind it. Good play from Testes. Oh dear, the orb shot missed and be up, but that's given Astralis a pick towards that inner sight, and they will not stop. They will just take every opportunity they've been given and go full on with it. Yugi, another entry kill, and Astralis have taken B, and a 4-on-2 overtime for our opening map is looking locked in, unless these 2 players on Heroic can stop it. Missed shot from Zipex. He's given his position away, but the Molotov buys him time, and this one looks impossible.
Oh, we're going to overtime, baby.
Out again, keeping us on our toes and walking into this 2-man setup in the A side.
Oh, and that's a big kill to find if your name just happens to be Device. Now, Cadian will reply with one of his own. Still holding down the connector, but a missed shot has allowed this bomb into the site. Yugi trying to plug in those numbers, and he will get the bomb planted. Borup boosted up and over, and Yugi will find him in response. So it looks like it's going to be Astralis taking the first round here in overtime. Device is even hounding down Cadian, and he's heard the scope. Device is going to win that one out. He's on a tear.
This final round of OT. They'd love to at least put one on the board. This could certainly be it. Trades again come through, but just shows the bomb and Popdog. Astralis, they want this out of sight, and they won't be waiting around for it. Right now, Cadian's pushing B. He's going to have this info sooner rather than later, but Astralis are already out and about in the yard. Nico watching that cross. Styles drop the orb. The bomb follows, and now Yugi in a 1-on-4 with the orb posted on him. He hits a 98 damage thing through the wall onto Style, but it still won't be enough for this round.
Free peek on the back of it. Now held back in Pop. Yugi, first kill on the board. Still 3 to find. 2 of them floating around this connector position. The other is Cadian and Popdog, and Yugi was aware of this. Starting to swing out. Does retrieve the bomb. Has time to play with as well. There's a player in heaven and there's a guy at hell. Now if Yugi deals with one of these, oh, is he going to be ready for the other? He's backing up into the man at hell, and Nico's going to solidify it. Oh, Magisk, he's got to nail this first shot, and the smoke's gone down, not able to find anything on the timing. This is going to give a route through CT. Dupree catches a man falling despite being blind, and even then, Device as well, ringing out with another. Somehow, some way, Astralis, they just might take this one back in their favor. However, that kill from Borup propels Heroic into this 2-on-4, and it gives them a bit more of a fighting chance, a bit more wiggle room out in this A-bomb site. No one pressuring it from Astralis. The only kind of form of defense we've got is Yugi boosted up and an immediate re-peek available from Dupree in the pop dog. And he'll swing out, catches not one, but two of the players.
This is a valuable position. He needs to look the right place though, on top of the train, and he's got the kill. Magist down. Device is going to pivot on the site though. He gets a spot. He won't get the shot. Borup given a second chance at life, but he's walking into another AWP. Neither one is safe. You've got to be careful if you're Borup. Device has been taken down. Dupree trades the AWP of Cadian. Still one left up in the hands of Yugi. Dupree is still on the site as well. Good kill. Traded immediately. And now it's going to be down to a 2-on-2 with the bomb only just coming out of T-Con.
Borup and Stown. Such an important 2v2 to keep the dream alive. And Stown has fallen at the first hurdle. Borup now all alone. He does get that bomb planted, but that flash, that has ended him. His whole game comes to a close.
Series are Astralis moving to one of their better maps, if not their best. So let's see what they got in store for us. That banana device goes into the setup, and there are three men here. The grenade follows that kill, but Astralis are a little bit further back, and Yugi's actually going to manage to trade out for one. His teammate dies right after, and Yugi gets out of there with a bomb.
Yes, indeed, Hugo. Nico going to get Molotoved out of the pit and looking for these kills. However, he's been betrayed by his little tapping finger. Oh dear, Nico. Oh, he's giving it another go. He's managed to get the reload off. Really don't know how he stays alive so long. And now Yugi needs to ace it to find the pistol here for us.
Oh dear.
4 of the 5 kills needed coming from Yugi, but not quite enough.
And I mean, can you blame him? Cadian is here, an excellent timing, and he walked the entire way as well, so Zipex can't hear him. Luckily enough, kill going the way of Stown. Cadian doesn't take that frag in mid. He wants more. He wants a multi-kill, and he might get it as well. A resmoke needs to be found, but there's no one here to throw it, so Astralis are actually walking through mid. Cadian, he should spot them, but he might just miss the killing shot, the killing blow. Oh dear, this is not the gun for range, but luckily no armor. He gets away with one, but that's not worth it at all. Yugi's going to trade. Luckily, Heroic is still in control of this round, and Dupree's been dropped up on the archway as well, so one by one, these pistols should get ridded of this round, and the bomb dropped in middle. It's just Zipex left alone.
He heard the footsteps of Zipex going past, so he has already called for this rotation, but that's a bomb plant for Astralis, a bomb plant that they shouldn't have found, honestly. I don't really know how that one gets given away.
Heroic are playing passive, and it's almost like they're welcoming Astralis, right? 3 inside of B, but no one fighting Banana is such a bait. And the fact that Tessus gets a kill on A as well, Dupree getting overwhelmed by a Molotov, that's going to send Astralis into this setup. Heroic may look like they have 2 here, but they've got 3 already. The first loss, Down peeks out wide, he gets a double, bomb drop, there's the trade from Zipex, but do they know? Are they ready? Borup is here, he's had a flash assist in the kill feed. That's information that Astralis will surely use to their advantage. They're going to be ready for a man here, and a Molotov will land, forcing him into the open. He's burning. They're watching for it, and Zipex, fully blinded, gets that kill. What a hero. You could think that if Borup peaked earlier, he probably would have won that round straight up. Now it's still on the cards. Now it's still up in the air. Yugi in a clutch.
Oh, and he stuck the bomb. Nico rushes the smoke. 5 on the board.
Astralis still have a map to their name in this series. They're looking for just a round in this one. Another fast-paced one towards the A site. It's Nico inside of the pit, hiding. Tessa is overwhelmed. Nico's still here, and they haven't cleared it out, but they should be ready for a second man. Short side, Yugi's jumped on his head, and Cadian is now cordoned out of the site by the utility. This is more like Astralis in this round, and Device is even pushing smokes just to make matters worse for Heroic.
Dresser.
Sure.
You know, he knows my hair. I know he can cut hair. And it's like, you know, all other barbers, mate, they can...
And they're going in quick. Stown's going to spot. He hasn't seen the bomb, but he's got enough info that it looks like a commitment. Borup is hiding inside of the pit, and he's going to mow them down a little off the side and a little more off the top. It's going to be a chop here for Heroic as they mow down Astralis. Low HP on the remaining players. Now it's all on Zip. He can't do anything. What a spray down from Stown.
They decide to hold on to what they've got, because ultimately it does matter if they make it or not. They'll try and get into this A-bomb site. Nico down in the pit. Also, as Tess says here, it's a double setup in pit for Heroic. Borup in the bomb site has done enough anyway, and this round is over. It's Heroic with this A-side stack.
And right, so we're expecting a bit of a comeback, a bit of a resurgence, and that could be it from Dupree. 2 kills. He lines him up in the apartments to mow down a mop-up, and he's not going to commit. It's down on Banana, shuts down Device. That's a solo player there. The rest of Astralis hitting A, and luckily there is only Tessas left here in the pit on his own. Astralis, they have one man to get past.
Says not able to be enough of a nuisance down in the pit, and Borup has been mollied out from library. Now wrapping up short side, and a Molotov also tries to cut him off, but he responds to it with aggression. He goes through and tries to close the distance over here at short side. He will get taken care of shortly thereafter, and for Borup, probably just going to be a save here.
In this first half, Molotov on down will leave him dead, but the flash is good, and Device is actually going to get taken down. It's a repeat off the back of Borum's flash, and lots of assistance here. Heroic have great utility, and they've completely blown Astralis out of banana. 4 players here, and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for Astralis. They've got to elevate the pace towards A. They know the Heroic had a bit of a stack on that side of the map, so they've got to kill the man in the pit.
Oh, this time they're not able to do that. Dupree, helped out by gravity, meets an unfortunate end. Yugi now all alone, and while he does dispatch the man in the pit, there are a lot of guys on the other side. Even like, oh, there we go. Yeah, bomb plant denied. Down waiting at sandbags, he's gone unchecked, and he's waiting, he's biding his time. The longer he stays here, the more effective it is, and Stown can take it all away right now. Second time is the charm for Stown.
Oh no,
and Borup actually nades him from the round. Borup gets a little jealous, I think, as he brings down a lot of weight on Cadian's shoulders now. They're wrapping up through short, they're wrapping long, and Dupree missed shots onto Cadian, drops the molly, tries to stick around, and is somehow still alive. He's gonna fall back. He's gonna fight this one in the 3v2.
In the clutch, in the pit. Quick shot, not connected, does some damage, but Magis is low. He can't hang around here forever, but he does get the kill. Not punished for that headshot angle. It does work in his favor, leaving things in a 2-on-2. Magis drops the orb, and now it is just on Nico's. It won't give him a thing, and Magis peeking off the back of it with a flash to follow. He's going to find all 3. Great round from Magis.
Oh, and a much faster approach this time. They're finally looking to try and take advantage of this understaffed, underwhelming A-bomb site. Cadian close to the... Oh, no! The no-scope misses, as is just sometimes the way. Nico up here on the balcony, a lot to do and not much to get it done with. Story of my life. Testes down through short, now leaves it all on Stown and a 1v4. Gonna try and hold on to the orb. He'll get away. Or will he? I mean...
They have him trapped, and with Banana cut off, he can't leave. He's only got to tag off that shot. He's going to have to beat the Molotov. Oh, he gets a shot off, though. Zipex is dead. Now it's down to the CT players. Stown, he's had a great game right now, but the flash could certainly create problems, and it's actually a smoke instead. Yugi shoots him right through it.
Find any damage on the back of it. Actually, he really does. What am I talking about? Device is brought down very low
what?
Those days.
Okay,
and
good.
Dupree in a bit of an awkward spot. It's full flashed in middle.
Cadian's on meme patrol.
Indeed he is. P90 fans around the world rejoicing right now. A Famous as well. It's just a day away from the meta. We've taken a bit of a holiday here. It's the Famous doing damage. Immediately getting put to a close. Here comes the rotation, and Cadian immediately throws that P90 away.
Their name moving into the second half. If they win this pistol, Astralis might just get blown out the water. If it goes the other way, then the comeback can come in. It's a fast B play though. Heroic don't want to wait us wondering, wait us leaving, or leave us waiting rather, as they run into the bomb site.
Yeah, quick little stumble here and there in Heroic. They are all low. These nades have found a lot of damage. They're closing the gap, but there's still more Astralis players here. Every time they kill one, there's even more. Zipnik's hiding in the smoke. It's chaos, and oh, he's going to go ahead and take down another 2v2 now. And Nico with 1 point of health. Avant-garde play, but he's going on this big flank in through T-spawn. Now they do find Nico. We kind of expected it. We kind of knew it was going to happen because we put all our hopes and dreams into this man right here. Let's see if he can deliver. He's come in through this CT wrap.
No, he's taken
the long way around, but ultimately it is all for nothing. A ray of flash is going to come on through on the back. Yugi up here on the boost spot does get blinded. Device fares no better. And goodbye B site hold. Everyone falls in a matter of moments. Bomb plant found. Heroic, they take this B site by storm.
Take Device from long side did not work out.
That's the thing, right? Even if you think back to the road to Rio that just very, very recently came to an end, Device started that looking pretty slow. And then he warmed up into the swing of things and became a real talking point for Astralis.
Well, what's happening right now?
What do you know, Hugo? It's almost like Device He started slow, and now he's become a real talking point for Astralis again. 2 kills in this round, and Device, another one. He goes from 4 to 7 at the end of play in this round, and a chance maybe even at another. He's aggressing into the top of mid, and Device, welcome to the server. Oh, most definitely. And, oh, Device. Oh, where has he been? Oh, first half, he was absent, and now coming alive. Boy, do you feel his presence in this server. But look at Borup. Speaking of presence, this guy has got a lot of ground at long. Device is going to put him back in the earth of which he runs on. And now Dupree looking at short side. Testes has snuck past already, and Dupree is not aware of that. So he ends up getting blindsided. Device now alone in the site. This has gone from looking great to very worrisome. Device up close and helped out by Zipex. This round might be saved after all. Cadian trying to make a big old play, a big boy play here in the 1v3. Damage onto Zipex, not quite the kill. And backing up, who into? Device. 3 kills in that round there. Have the energy to have this big play from Graveyard that he so desperately needs. So let's see. Has everyone showing him enough gratitude? Dupree dodging the shot of the AWP, and he does manage to deal with Testes. Now sprinting through the long smoke is going to be the other 3 for Heroic. They deal with the man inside of the site. And a bomb plot now found. 3 on 4 in the retake. Do Astralis want to give this one a go?
What a shot. Device knocks Borup out of the round, jumping across, and now the retake's on. Kit's available. Molotov in the site pushes down to the back, and Magis is going to flash his fight. He goes above, and he will go down. Down, taking some damage. Nico the same, but Cadian's already killed Yugi on the corner, putting Device in a clutch that he will not attempt. A 1-on-3.
They've discounted it entirely. This has almost got to be an apps drop here from Heroic. They are committed. They are going for it. And Testes down in the pit, the first man in. And also the first to fall, but maybe the first of many, as one by one Heroic, they get churned up, and this might be a flawless round for Astralis.
How the hell did Dupree get 2 kills there? He was full flash. That grenade will kill him, but he was full white as they came at apps. He hides in the pit. He doesn't even take a blind shot.
And Zipex is going to get boosted on up for this CT position. Now the utility comes in, but the timing on this boost is great. And Zipex immediately reaps the reward, puts it back in the advantage of Astralis. Very well timed from him and Yugi at the B site of play. And now for Astralis, you're 4 on 3. You've got utility, and Zipex is still finding kills through the smoke. Hello! He does try and go in. Nice trades onto Cadian, and this is going to leave Testes in a 1v3. He's trapped in pool, looking for a way out, and he thinks he might find it here at the coffins. There's only one man here to swing wide, and Yugi has that kill dead to rights. It's match, and now series point.
Fighting for CT right now. Yugi's trying to cover that with Zipex, and he'll rotate back towards B as Zip takes these fights. He's dropped 1, the trade is in. Yugi might need to reconsider, but instead, the bomb's left A, and that might have been heard. Device is pushed short. He hears the footsteps. He knows they're running back, and Yugi has to be ready on the B bomb site.
Ooh, they're going to try and catch him, and Device plays it to perfection. But now we look towards Yugi. Now we look to the new boy on the block for Astralis to try and hold this B site, and he is not able to do so. Neither is Device in rotation. Magis 1v3 to deny a 14th round to Heroic, and he's not even attempting it. He wants to hold on to the AWP.
At least been given that much control, but just letting them get away with it though. He's going to peek on the long corner and get away with a big couple of kills. Magis finding 2, going to flash his teammates up the short side as well, but he's actually been orbed on the repeat. Cadian gets control along, and now Astralis need to dedicate a player to that position.
Yugi in the back of the site. This Molotov that Yugi still possesses could be huge in buying time here. And he's going to hopefully throw that in now. Follows up with a nade first. Zipnix with the spray down. And they get stopped in their tracks. The molly comes in. Cadian, does he manage anything here? He gets the first, runs on in. And to his demise, Astralis, they solidify the victory here.